Did this video that I published on YouTube just break YouTube's rules? Hey channel makers, today we're talking about 3-minute shorts. We're gonna talk about how to handle these, how to avoid many of the mistakes that creators could be making today that could really hurt their channel, as well as how using these could help you grow faster and to a broader audience. Let's go. All right, super brief recap. The way shorts work is if you have a video that is either square or vertical, if it's under 60 seconds long, it can be treated as a YouTube short. And when that happens, it can show up on the shorts shelf here on the homepage or in the feed, but it can also show up just in the shorts feed where people just sit and kind of scroll and scroll and scroll, right? Shorts have helped a lot of channels to grow. We're gonna talk a little bit about that briefly in this video because shorts have also hurt a lot of channels. But what's changed recently is that starting on October 15th, if you make a square or vertical video, now that's up to 3 minutes long, 180 seconds, it can be treated as a short as well. But as we actually try to apply that in real life, we're not seeing kind of all of what we might expect. And so I want to break it down for you so you understand what's happening, when it's happening, and how it's even working today. So first, let's talk a little bit about how these can help you. Because shorts spread so differently, right? Because they're seen by a much broader group of people, because people are literally just having to choose to not scroll away, as long as your short is reasonably engaging, it's likely to get more views, potentially drive more subscribers, and get your brand, your name, and your face seen by more people. Now, one of the things I'm excited about for these 3-minute shorts is for those of us who primarily create long form content on YouTube, is a great kind of middle ground. Because we can create shorts, well, they're still shorts, I guess, but shorts that maybe are closer to the type of content we would create as our long form videos. And so we're gonna do a better job of attracting the right audience so that if people do subscribe from these YouTube shorts, they're the right subscribers, the people that are more likely to watch your long form videos. I think these might be better for a lot of us than the typical really short shorts. Now, we hear from content creators all the time who say they tried YouTube shorts and it ruined their channel. That is incredibly sad and disheartening to hear because frankly, we know what causes that, like 99% of the time. And we know exactly how to use YouTube shorts as well as other YouTube features to strengthen and grow a channel. That's literally why we have our membership Project 24, is because we want to be able to help content creators know exactly what mistakes to avoid, but also to know how to use the features and capabilities of YouTube properly to grow their channels. YouTube doesn't have to be hard. YouTube success isn't actually a mystery. Not to those of us who have done it and who have seen it repeated over and over and over again. And very soon, we're gonna be ready to relaunch our YouTube system within Project 24 with some major updates to help you really get your channel growing faster. So stay tuned because it's coming really, really soon. Okay, so now let's talk about the timeline of these 3-minute shorts thing because it's a little bit confusing. You see, YouTube announced that this was gonna be coming on October 15th. October 15th came and it went and it seemed like nothing was really that different. In fact, I made a 2-minute and 51-second YouTube short. I went to upload it and YouTube treated it just like a long form video. So what's the deal there, YouTube? Well, I did some digging and this is what I found out. October 15th was actually a cutoff date. You see, any square or vertical video that was created before October 15th, if it was longer than 60 seconds, it is not and will never be treated as a YouTube short, not ever. But if it was published on or after October 5th, for me, the timeline goes this way, but for you, it's mirrored. If it's on or after October 15th, then it can be treated as a YouTube short, and later, it definitely will be treated as a YouTube short. So it's a cutoff date, but it's not a date for which like all these new features were gonna be rolled out. So the next stage of this is kind of this reclassification of what can be a YouTube short and when and how the rollout of all this is going to happen. You see, not all vertical videos under 3 minutes are gonna be treated as shorts right away. In fact, they're kind of being treated as sort of both longs and shorts. Let me show you what I mean. Right here on Channel Makers, we've uploaded many YouTube shorts, right, over time, and they show up here under shorts, under my content, shorts. But I uploaded this one that's 2 minutes, 51 seconds long, and look, it shows up under my normal videos. And if I go to my channel, it shows up under my recent videos. Shorts don't normally show up here. If I go do a search on YouTube, look, it just shows up here again as a normal video. And it's already been over 2 weeks since YouTube made this change, right? So what's the deal? Well, here's the thing. it turns out that these videos actually can and are also being treated sort of as shorts. If I go to this video and I go into its analytics, this is where you can check, and you really should keep an eye on this. First of all, my view count looks really low. We're gonna talk a little bit about why that would be. I published it about a day ago, not even a full day ago now. But let's go look at the reach and how the viewers found this video. 62% of viewers that watched this video found it from the Shorts feed. Yesterday, after about 2 hours, it was actually closer to 80%. So now YouTube seems to be treating it a little bit less as a short, a little bit more as a normal long form video. But this is proof to me that YouTube actually did put it out in the Shorts feed, kind of treated it as a short. So right now, your long shorts are showing up in kind of your normal long form video stuff within most of your back end, as well as on your channel, but they're also often gonna be pulled out as short videos and put in the Shorts feed. So we're kind of in this middle ground. So at what point are they actually just gonna be treated more like shorts? Well, the next stage of the process here is for them to start just taking all of these types of videos that meet the requirements under 180 seconds in square or vertical format and just treating them as shorts. And they said this will be rolling out over the next few weeks. What does that mean to YouTube? We don't actually know, but they said they're shooting for by the end of November. So I guess that's the date we'll kind of hold them to. But that doesn't mean that in the upload process and stuff, they're gonna be uploaded as shorts and that you're gonna have the same tools as shorts. In fact, all of the normal shorts tools that you have when you upload them to YouTube, those are not gonna be available for long shorts until sometime early next year, they said. So at this stage, we're still kind of in this weird limbo. And since we can't really guarantee exactly how YouTube's gonna be treating these videos, we need to be deliberate about how we go about uploading and publishing these videos so that YouTube treats them, or is most likely to treat them, how you want them to treat them. So there are a couple things we can do that should help YouTube to treat this video as much like a short as possible. The first one is, I didn't put a thumbnail on this video. I felt like if it had a thumbnail, YouTube would be far more likely to treat it as a normal long form video. I don't have any data to back that up. That's just a suspicion from me. But there is one more thing that YouTube did mention, and that I think is really important. If you want YouTube to treat this only as a short, and if you don't want to disrupt the normal flow of videos to your normal long form audience. You see, if you have subscribers that have the notification bell rung, when you put out a long form video, they get a notification saying there's a long form video, and then they get there and they see, oh, this is different than the normal content I see. This isn't what I normally want to watch. And then that video suffers, right? And it can slow down the momentum of your channel. We don't want to confuse our audience. We don't want to confuse the algorithm. So what we need to do is we need to try to get this video treated differently. The easiest way to do that is to check the box so that you don't notify your subscribers. I know that probably sounds counterintuitive, but let me explain. When we don't notify subscribers, it's obvious to YouTube when that video gets fewer views, because it will get fewer views when you don't notify your subscribers. It's obvious that that's the reason why. And so YouTube doesn't just completely put that video, sweep it under the rug because it underperformed. They're gonna treat it a little bit differently. This is also gonna prevent that video from getting pushed out to your normal subscribers and have them see it and feel like, oh, this is different, only watch 2 seconds of it and bounce, because it's not the stuff they're used to from you. Keep your audience happy, keep the algorithm happy, turn off the notification. Let me show you how to do that real quick. When I put in all the information here to upload this video, at the bottom of the video details, okay. Then I scroll down and there is a checkbox here that says publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. Just uncheck that box before you schedule it out. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about a couple things we can do to help make these shorts work as well as possible, but the reality is should you even be doing these? We need to talk about what to do about these shorts. So let's dig into that, but first I want to answer a couple of other questions that I think are going to help clear up a few more things. The first question is, why? Why is YouTube even doing this? 60-second shorts, like 3 minutes is long. Why is that a short? I think the real reason is because people cross-post all the time, right? And so you have people creating content for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, etc., right? They're going everywhere. But here's the deal. On TikTok, for your videos to get monetized, they have to be at least a minute long. A minute and a second. And so If your video is long enough to get monetized on TikTok, it's too long to be a YouTube short. So here's what's happening. People are either having to create 2 edits of a video, one that's slightly under 60 seconds and one that's slightly longer than 60 seconds, and upload them separately, or content creators are picking one platform. And if it's not YouTube, YouTube's gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that they're either gonna also pick YouTube or exclusively pick YouTube. They certainly don't wanna be the kid left out of the game. Honestly, I think that's the main thing. I think it's just gonna make it a lot easier for more content creators to cross-post, and that allows YouTube to get substantially more content on their platform. All right, so back to this main question. Should you start creating long shorts at this point? Because there is a lot more crossover in the kind of content you can make in 3 minutes with the kind of content you're probably already making on your long-form videos, if you're primarily a long-form content creator, I think there's value in creating some content in the vertical format that's a little bit shorter, but that closely ties in and resembles the kind of long-form content you would make. We always treat YouTube Shorts as sort of a promo for our channel. That doesn't mean that it's just like clips from long-form videos, but there should always be a reason why people want to come check out your channel and see the long-form content on it. What we don't do as long-form content creators is create YouTube shorts that are intended to be viral as a short in and of themselves. If on this channel I made a really comedic, funny video that millions and millions of people wanted to watch, but that attracted not the right people for the rest of what we do on Channel Makers, that would not serve the channel. I'd get one cool video and that would probably be the end of that. It would actually probably hurt the rest of the channel quite a bit. So if you're a long-form content creator, start thinking about that and maybe start producing some of these 2 to 3 minute YouTube shorts that could be used to help promote your channel, to showcase really good things about what you do in your long-form content, and then go ahead and publish them the way that I described, without notifying the audience, pushing them out there in a way where hopefully they're being viewed mostly as YouTube shorts. Now, if you look at those videos in your analytics and see that they're not being primarily viewed as shorts, then you might consider unpublishing them for now and waiting to put them back out there until they are being treated more consistently as YouTube shorts. Now, if you like that and you want more updates about what's going on with YouTube, the stuff they're announcing, as well as our take on what these things might mean for you and your channel, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're subscribed and that you click that notification bell so that you're the first to know. And that's it. Thanks, Channel Makers, for joining me today. Gosh, what is 3 minute shorts? There's nothing short about 3 minutes. What are we gonna have next? 30-minute YouTube shorts?